Okay, so today I want to tell you, or I rather want to show you how I figured out for myself how to solve any problem in your life, or rather how to approach problem solving. So this is pre-preparation, and this is a pile of socks, right? And that's how I sort of received this data set. This is how I learned how to solve problems in my life when life gets so messy you don't know where the fuck you are. And sometimes it do be like that. So today I want to show you and give you the philosophy of problem solving when it comes to your life. So let's get into it. Now, as you know, clothes get dirty, of course, obviously, right? And then you have to wash them. And if you are, a peasant like us, you have to sort it yourself. No cleaning maid, no anyone. Like, we have to do our own clothes. But through it, right, through years and years of practicing the art of sock folding, underwear folding, and ironing shit, I have figured out that it's not about solving the whole pile of socks. It's about solving the obvious ones first, and as you solve the obvious, you get more and more, obvious one. Like, if you have, let's say, only black socks, and you see that these were already folded, but if you only have like a pile of this, you see, this is underwear, this goes there. Back to my point, if you have a pile of black, gray, blackish socks, and then it's a problem, right? You have to fold them, and so it's in your life. You have this pile of problems, right? And you have to solve them. Now, how would you approach this? Logically, see the most obvious problems first, which in this case would be the two white socks. White, black, white. Obvious. Logic. Put the white socks together, kablam. Now you have a bigger problem because now there's only black ones left, and this one doesn't have a pair, so to the side you go. I'm gonna have to find the other sock. But the idea is, just like here in life, sometimes you get overwhelmed, and the problem arises from you having to solve everything. But there are not thousands of problems in your life. There's only one. Why? Because you cannot focus on more than one problem at a time. It's same with washing dishes. So look, again, analogy, well, reality. 8 years ago, sock folding, dishwashing, cleaning the house seemed like like, goddamn, like, who the fuck wants to do that? But through it, because I had to do it, I developed mindfulness. Not only that, but if you see everything as a formula, which is something that I preach to you, and you already know that, if you see everything as a formula, and then just variables, right? Socks are variables, and problems in life are variables. The formula is the same. Obvious ones first, and then you proceed. So now we have white ones out. This pair of socks, even though black, right? Even though black, it stands out because they're way thicker, and they have some gray on it. Obvious problem. Take it, solve it, clean. Still, you have a pile. Next problem, okay? You look through the pile. Okay, give me two matching socks. Which one? Okay, so this one looks obvious because again it has some gray on it. Is there a pair? And what, mind-blowing, there is. Take it, a problem, solve it. You already have 3 problems solved. A lot more to go. But do you see the point? The point is for you to start looking at the mess and finding one thing that stands out very clearly from the rest. For instance, let's apply it now to life. In case of your life, let's say you have tons of problems, and I swear to God, if you sit down and ask yourself, what is the most obvious problem? You can say, I'm addicted to weed, I'm addicted to watching social media, scrolling on social media, my grades in school are poor. Yes, sorry, I haven't been in school for a long time. But you have the problems. I have no money, I have no women, I have no whatever the fuck. Insert your problem, right? And when you so again, if you, I just posted on Twitter a quote which is, my one of the biggest realizations over my past few years is that you should live life in a state of meditation, not so you live life through meditation, not meditate in life. How the fuck did I say it? You meditate through life, not in life. That's it. And the point I was trying to make with the quote, meditate through life, not in life, is that people usually take, and we can say it with prayer, we can say it with, Sunday church and stupidity like that. Why do you dedicate a single frame, a single now, of your life, pardon me, why do you dedicate a single frame of your life to a thing which you consider to be important, right? If prayer is something, or expressing gratitude, or workout, or living an active lifestyle, then it has to be consistently present. Now, workout is a little bit because you can't really work out and sleep, but you know what I mean. I'm trying to express the thing that you can draw parallels. And for instance, with meditation, you should live in a state of meditation. Right now, I am present, I am here, I am not somewhere else, I am speaking to you. And I'm speaking to you because this is important for problem solving. And I really hope that you understand what I'm saying. One more time, and that's it for today. Pile of socks, well, pile of problems, right? Variables, formulas, pile of problems. Good. Let's look through them. Which ones stand out the most? Okay, this one. Why? Because it has like a white marking here, very obvious text. Good. And there's another one. Voila. Problem solved. 4 for nothing. A lot of shit left, but it's never about, oh, you see, this is a good one. One long sock. Long sock. Is there any other long socks in here? I don't even remember wearing long socks because it's summer, but no, yeah, you see? The only long socks. Black, 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 obvious, long, short. Problem, solved. 5 for nothing. Pile of problems getting smaller, but as it gets smaller, new problems become more obvious. You've already eliminated white ones, so because there is no more white ones, that means that in this pile of problems, there is another problem which is now more obvious than others. I'm not gonna be folding these socks forever for you. I have to actually do the chores, but I hope that you understand what I was trying to convey with this, right? In life, we get overwhelmed by problems, and the only way to solve them is to go from most obvious, and when you have a hole and you see the most obvious, take it out, most obvious, solved, now new most obvious, take it out, and it gets smaller, 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 until you are in a state where there are, well, you're always going to have problems, right? But the point is to go and move through them. not to be overwhelmed and stagnate. If you don't solve problems, you stagnate. You shouldn't stagnate because there is no such thing as being still. You either move backwards or you move forwards. Time or game does. This is online player, right? This is online. You can't pause the game. If you stand still, the game moves. If you move faster than the game, then you make progress. If you move slower than the game, then the game catches up and you die. Kablamos. That's it for today. Again, I really hope you understand the analogy. Sock folding, yes. But I want you to be aware about this that I said. When you go through life, be mindful and breathe, first of all. Breathe, but also understand that everything can help you with everything else. As long as you can see the formula, the variables don't matter, right? Variables are irrelevant. Formula is what you need to be able to solve. That's it for today. And remember, you create your own reality.